What is your morning, the first 60 minutes of your day look like? When do you wake up? What do you do in those first 60 minutes if you have complete control over that morning?
First, I begin to conscious breathing, consciously breathe.
When you wake up?
Yes. And life is all about vital force created by oxygen. It's for free and it's there. And I say it's God itself. Like pneuma, the vital force,
pranayama,
the chi, the prana. It's all different names of God. They tell all the belief systems tell that's the vital force of any of life itself. So that's a very natural way I begin. Just breathe.
Still laying in bed.
Yes, still laying in bed, and then doing the exercise, which I explained prior in this interview, is very nice because you are still very relaxed and the body is without tension. So you then are able to go tap deeply into the system.
And how long will you do that in bed typically?
Yes, stay a half hour, something like that, before going into action. Could be an hour, because it's never boring. Yeah, it really is.
What would you say to someone who says, actually, I find it really boring? I'm not saying that I feel that way, but if someone felt boring, what would you advise them, or what would you tell them?
It's once again the same thing as this Californian great guy,
Dean Karnazes.
Dean Karnazes. They don't know what comfort is all about. Mm-hmm. So going just by breathing into the depth of our physiology is like gaining the aim of all those people going into outdoor or taking drugs or doing extremes or going for a rush. Now you are able to learn to control the depth of your physiology by just breathing properly and going into that system. And boring is something if you are doing things repetitiously, but not breaking through the conditioning.
Right.
And I learn people to go through the conditioning.
Right. So if you have to be conscious about the activity, you can't be daydreaming. Well, it seems you just have to be attentive to your breathing when you're doing something like this.
Yes. Just go into it. It's like Vipassana meditation. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. They sit and they just listen and focus on breathing. That's all. What they do. And they get into a deeper layer of their brain because they are not giving their focus to something else than just mere breathing. It is so simple, but so effective.
I'll try that tomorrow morning. So let's say you do that for a half hour. Then what do you do for the next half hour?
Nowadays, I do a lot. I'm doing a lot of workshops, lectures, and I'm into science. But for in between, I do exercising. I like exercising.